And we're back with some more Starsector. Alright, today we're going to get the last of all this stuff done. First thing we're going to do is get this Coronal hypershunt up and running. The amount of resources required to get this running are pretty staggering, to be honest. What's that? Unidentified. Yeah, no, you're right. We did have to take a lot, and I mean a lot of atlases, and every single one of these has expanded cargo holds. A lot of them. That is a lot of atlases, just so that we could carry the just gigantically stupid amount of resources this thing requires. 20,000 metals, 5,000 transplutonics, and 1,000 people. You can't seem to do this in trips, so we had to do it all at once. I had to build just a bajillion of them. Okay. Okay, I've brought online the structuralized colony within 10 light years to establish one additional industry, provided it has a hypershunt tap installed and can maintain a healthy supply of transplutonics. Okay, so offload sufficient resources to repair the structure. Done. Lost 20,000 metals. No problems. 5,000 transplutonics. So we need to pull back about 100 clicks, it seems. Otherwise, bad things could happen. Let's go, I suppose. Is that it? You know what? Let's go have another look at it. Explore. Automated self-repair, which should be completed in short order. Okay, fine. We'll just get out of here then. We'll come back when it's done. Well, one thing we should probably do is get rid of this Remnant nexus. It is spawning an awful lot of annoying attacks, and I'm kind of sick of having to deal with them, so we've got enough in reserve. Actually, let me check. Yeah, if we check in our inventory, I think everything's got an AI core in it, and we've still got 11 of those left, so yeah, let's just take this thing out while we got the chance. Yeah, continue. Yeah, we're going to take in all the big boys. In fact, we're going to take in everything. Actually, we could go back and get 5 more supply. I think we'll be fine. Actually, guys all stay here for a minute. Okay, great. That's the way you're going to do it. I just want them out of the way until we've dealt with the fighters. There's going to be fighters here, and those little cruiser ships or the little frigates we bring, they're terrible at dealing with fighters. So we want to wait until the fighters are engaged, and then we're going to send them in. We'll start with a full assault. Okay, where is this starbase? Oh, there we go. Just about see it there. Yep. Are any of those going to start moving? Come on, there you go. Normally they launch fighters at this point. No? Maybe this thing doesn't have fighters. No, it has fighters. Oh wow, it has a fair chunk of fighters. That's grand. Alright, once the fighters go down, we send in the frigates. Come on. Come on. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Full assault. Some of you will die. That's okay. Alright, now let's see what this many frigates can do to a starbase of this magnitude. I think they can probably make a bit of a mess. Oh, you're probably gonna die. Yeah, you've been focused. Oh! Yeah, this is gonna be expensive. But it's fine. Oh, goddamn, I really should have waited until more of the fighters were dead. Those fighters are really messing up the AI on our little brawlers. Come on, come on. You haven't even taken in the shields on that thing yet. There's gonna be so many of you that die. Well, okay then, that was actually pretty expensive. It took out a fair few ships. Oh, and 2 of them are permanently gone. Well, that's okay, we got like about 50 of them back in base. However, that's good to have that Remnant nexus gone. Oh, and we even got an AI core out of it. Excellent, we're up to 12 of those. Now, we have all the last little pieces of the puzzle to completely finish off our colonies, just to get every single thing used. So, inside here, we're going to go into heavy batteries, and we're going to install an item. This is the combat drone replicator. It's kind of pointless, really, considering how tough this planet is, but this is going to increase our ground defenses. Of course, that's on top of the planetary shield. This thing's... You're not getting in here. I mean, even with orbital bombardment, I'm not sure if there'd be any way you could still break in afterwards. Alright, with that done, next stop is going to be... Actually, we'll go to Decoth first. We're going to try and install the hypershunt module there. Hopefully it works. We might have to make a few changes, though. Let's see. In this place, you see, we've got... Where is it? The refining... No, wait. Yes, there we are. Refining. Now, we need 10 transplutonic ore to run this hypershunt. Let's see, can we install it in here? Yes, hypershunt. Increases the maximum number of indices in the colony. Correct. Increases the maximum number of indices by 1 when the demand for 10 units of transplutonics is fully met. Right. Well, is it fully met? No, we only have 9. So why is it giving us an option for an extra one? You know what? I'll try it anyway. Light industry? Oh my god, we don't actually have much options here, do we? There's no point doing mining. Let's see what we got for mining here. Abundant ores. No, not even worth it. We'll go with light industry. Light industry is about as good as it's going to get. Okay, we'll build you. And then this transplutonics, we need 10 of it per whatever, or we need to be producing 10 of it. So what we're going to have to do is sink some points into this by making an improvement. It'll cost us 2 story points. I'm okay with that. There we go. That should mean that that will work. We'll come back in a bit, hopefully. Then we're going to head right over to the Ali Piper colony. Expedition from Sindrin Dictat. Yeah, that's going to get totally messed up. You know, the Sindrin Dictat? I know people are just going to call them Cindy's. No one's going to call them the Sindrins or anything like that. You're just going to call them Cindy's. When you pick a name like that, you're aching for stuff like that to happen to you. Okay, make improvements. No. Install item. We want to put in a orbital fusion lance. Now the thing about this is this should help get rid of the cold hazard. Now we don't have enough fuel to power it, but if we install the item, grab that, firm. Now we're too shy, it says. Alright, but that still should reduce the hazard rating on this planet to something slightly more accessible. Hazard rating has gone from 100% to 86. We just have to get a planet together that does 10 volatiles, and then we'll be perfect. And that covers pretty much all the colony stuff. There's only one last colony thing we could potentially do, and that's setting up on a gas giant. So I don't really think it's worth the effort. As it is now, we're pulling in about 500,000 every cycle. It's just ridiculous. Oh, and there's the fusion lamp. And I think, yeah, adjust the fusion lamp's visible emission range. Atomic blue, incandescent white, comfortable yellow, calming green. No, blue. Yes, perfect. And there, that's not blue. That's bright white, is it? Or let me play with the colors some more. Well, foreboding red is sort of beautiful. Incandescent white, not too bad. Comfortable yellow. You know what? It doesn't look that comfortable to me. Calming green. You know what? You know what? Perfect. That's perfect. Reminds me of the Necrons. Also, you know, green color violent. Perfect. All right then. Next steps. Well, I was going to go around and murder a whole bunch of the hegemony, just wipe out their entire faction. But I thought, why not make a fleet that's really, really powerful? Right now we have a decent fleet, but we can't take on 2 Remnant fleets at the same time. I want to design a fleet that can take on 2 Remnants. For example, this is what would happen if we tried to take on 2 Remnants at the same time. Oh god, I've already saved it beforehand because this is death. This is just pure death. Additional XP due to overall battle difficulty, 333%. But is it really battle experience if you don't live long enough to spend it? No, that's sort of the thing, really. Okay, you can come in. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of firepower, so you know what? Yeah, we'll take all of that. In fact, yeah, give me everything you got, because this is going to be a horrifying fight. There's going to be way too many of them. Oh, and it's one of these... It's the square version, so it's much harder to get those early deployment points going on. Oh, well, what can you do? Full assault. Kill them all. We'll just have to make sure to bunch them up in the right locations. Yeah, kill that one quickly, please. Because that's going to distract you. Yep, perfect. Now, we're going to need to do a little bit of targeted killing. I think we need to take out that one pretty quickly. So, we'll go C, and C, and C. There you go. They should hopefully swarm that direction. There we go. Much better. Nope, we still can't afford to bring in any other ships. You, go chase that one down. It's just, we've got a problem over here. We don't want them taking out those points just yet. We'd prefer, because we're about to lose enormous amounts of ships in here. Where there's no real choice about that. Come on. Everyone going to swarm. Full assault. Perfect. That's 1 radiant down. Only 3 to go, I think. You, get in there. And we've already lost some ships, and we need to start capping a few more points if you want to reclaim them. Oh, and combat effectiveness is going down. Might be an idea to actually retreat, regroup, and come back in again. Actually, that might be an idea. We aren't going to wear them down that way and actually survive this encounter. Actually, wait. Combat readiness has only started decreasing. We're at risk now, but we're not actually all the way there. So let's kill a few more of them while we've got them spread out. And what are you doing down here? Guys, full assault. Stop faffing about, would you? Get as much killing done as you can before things get even crazier. Quick retreat. Hopefully some of our ships survive. Not all of them will. But if we don't, it's just the combat readiness and everyone is going way down. If we check on the ship here, combat readiness is down to 61%. Once that drops below 40, we're going to start getting problems. So let's get everyone out. Hopefully we can get a little bit more combat out of them. Well, that hurts. Oof. Oh, okay. Well, we've still got... Actually, 2 brilliants will be a problem, but I think we might be able to do this. I'm still not too confident, but if we could actually win this, it would be nice, because then, well, when we come back with our improved fleet and to fight them, how much better would we do? That would be nice to see. Yeah. Danger of malfunctions due to low combat readiness. That's a thing. This is our last shot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, we should be able to get the last of our ships in. You are going to get a medium escort. Come on, everyone. Let's get this rolling. Here comes the big boy. Well, all right, people. Let's see what happens. Damn, I can't believe we killed another Radiant. Okay, that means there's only 1 Radiant left and only scraps. We might have a chance. I really thought we were going to die coming into this. Okay, we took massive losses, and this is going to cripple our fleet for a while, but... Seriously, how is that thing alive? Guys, there's like a whole squad of you that have been hunting this thing down. Just kill it already. Finally. Okay, because there's about to be a Radiant showing up, and we need to be prepped for that. Now, what are you guys doing over here? Come on, you're ganging up on this guy. He should totally be dead. And in the center, things are going okay. All right, let's speed things along a bit. There's 1 last Radiant to go, and I don't know if we've got enough gas left in the tank to take it out. Oh, here it comes. Everyone, pull back. You should move faster. Oh, damn it. You know what? Send in the swarm. Because of that guy, I bet you he's getting pounded right now. Yeah. Those things can just smell weakness. Oh, there goes another ship. Perfect. Now, everyone. Just the whole lot of you. I want everyone on that thing. If we can kill that, we have a chance. Give me everything you've got left in the tank. Oh my god, I just wiped out 2 of them. Keep them under pressure. Keep them zapped. Yeah, I think it cost us everything, but I think we just barely managed to win that engagement. Okay then. Everyone is falling apart from lack of combat readiness. Someone want to run that thing down? Yeah, I give these ships closer range weaponry, and with their boosted things, they just basically boost on top of stuff and shoot them. I'm quite liking this new design. It does make them far more aggressive. Yeah, look at that, right on top of them, and it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, that's right, dead. Nice. Okay then, well, we barely survived that. I'm sure we've got massive amounts of experience, but we lost a lot of ships. That's, it's going to take us a while to recover from that fight. Holy Christ. Okay, but plan is we're going to get a bunch more captains, and next time we fight them, next time we go up against something like this, we're going to have a chance. You know what? Yeah, we get bonus experience for this, so sure, we'll recover a lot of them. Thank you. We will pick through the wreckage. And, one alpha core. 1 AI core. Just 1. That's, fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not even that annoyed. Oh, that sucks. Okay, time to run. We're not taking on that fleet right now. Currently, our fleet is looking, well, very, very, very injured. I've also retired a bunch of our captains and brought in a whole bunch of new ones that we are currently leveling up to do the jobs. In fact, they should have acquired a whole bunch of experience right there. The next part of the plan is to do with our captains. Now the thing is, you're limited in the amount of officers you can have, so we can only have 10, and these officers determine how many ships you can deploy at the start of battle, and they give a whole bunch of skills that they can add onto your ship, so they're quite useful. However, you can hire mercenary captains. Problem is, you can't custom build them. They're, and you're stuck with whatever skills they've got. So they're not perfect, and they cost a story point every 2 years. So every 700 and something days, you have to actually pay a story point to keep them. However, you do get the experience. You get a 100% experience bonus from it. So long as you are killing stuff, you should be able to gain the story point back. I have a bit of a bad idea. Now, what we can do here is, I discovered this by accident when I was respecking back in the day. We're going to reassign some skills here. This is going to cost us an ungodly amount of story points to do what we're about to do next. But it does allow us to do something fun. Now, if we go in here and we do cybernetic augmentation, plus 2 to the maximum number of elite skills for officers under your command. So now our officers can get 2 extra skills, or elite skills. Right now, they've only got the capacity to have 2. So for example, say these 3 here, they've got elite missile specialization and elite point defense. You can actually see it in here, the skills that have been set up to elite. But now they have the option to make 4. We're not going to do it for them, though. We're going to do it for these ones down here. These are more disposable pilots. They're the ones that are flying around in our brawlers. Yeah, so far they've got 2 elite skills. They've got system expertise and gunnery implants. Let's give them, say, helmsmanship seems like a good idea. Oh, and ballistics, definitely. Perfect. Now allow me to maybe make a few more elite skills here for all of them. So after spending just way too many points making all of these, giving them each one of those elite skills, except for this guy down here, Varda. No, just no. We custom built them, but somehow they still ended up with ordnance expertise and field modulation. We didn't want both of those. We wanted actually gunnery implants and what was it? Target analysis. But it's just whatever rolls came up just did not fit, and we hit 2 blanks there. It's unfortunate. We hit the odd blank here and there. Like this one shouldn't have field modulation. They should have target analysis, but it's just sometimes when you're custom building them. So this person, we're actually just going to fire when the time comes. But anyway, this is where things get a little bit interesting. Go back in here and reassign our skills again. And we get rid of that. Go back in here and we hit confirm. Well, now what happens is it tells us, whoa, you can't be doing that. Your officers have too many skills. So your choice is they lose excess elite skills, or they become a mercenary, drawing higher pay on a new contract. So now they become mercenaries. The officers' pay will be increased per month, and they will want to leave after 730 days when their contract expires. Extending the contract beyond that will require a story point. In other words, they become mercenaries. They become mercenary captains that you have custom built. Which means yes, and yes. Thank you kindly. And become a mercenary drawing higher pay at any contract. Right, so let's see how that worked out then. Okay, so we only have 4 officers now. All the rest, like you can see down here in the bottom left, 4 of 10. That means we can hire, well, we're going to get 7 more officers, which means we'll have 17 officers in our crew. That opens some interesting possibilities. Some very, very interesting possibilities. We're going to have a lot of piloted brawlers. And we also put in gunnery implants at elite. This is a bit of a weird one because the elite status of this gives a plus 4% ECM rating to your fleet when piloting a frigate. The ECM rating basically reduces your enemy's weapon range up to a maximum of 10%. And normally when fighting the Remnant, you have no chance of beating their ECM. They have way too much. We might actually be able to beat their ECM just straight up with all the captains we're going to have. Excuse me while I go hire 7 new captains. Oh, and then I got to level them all up. This is going to take a while. And also going to be incredibly expensive. Kind of glad we saved so many story points. The great thing about leveling up the pilots is we've taken out all our experienced pilots. They're no longer assigned, well, except for the ones piloting the capital ships. They're kind of important to keep alive. And they should get tons of experience from fighting just one Remnant fleet. If we move into engage, only plus 75%. I suppose we do have a lot of captains, though. You know what? Never mind. Let's see how it works out. Yeah, I don't think that the captains apply unless they're actually in ships to our DP points. But what can you do? Our captains are all getting close. There's only one that needs another level, Titan here. But I thought I'd go through how I'm actually farming the experience as quickly as possible. It's just this gate over here. We have a gate just inside of our home system, which was nice. We actually picked the system because it had a gate in it. It was a very nice choice. Now what we can do is we can just head straight over here, travel through the gate, and there's the system over here, whatever it's called. This place is full of nasties. So all we do is we hop over here, and boom, we're now in a high danger sector, and somewhere around here there's a, a Remenant nexus. So, oh, there it is, right over there in the top left-hand corner. Yeah. So then all we do is we pop in here, and we get nice and close, and soon we're going to have to scoop out one. Give me, whoa. Slow down. Slow your roll there, buddy. Let's see, now we want to get in close and pick one of those out and farm them. And here is our first customer of the day. Time to smash them and take their stuff. Well, okay, basically they're just an experience pinata. At this point, we've actually got it down pretty good. And does one of our ships have a T-mod on? Never mind. Alright, so we're just going to hit all. And no, a little bit too much, I think. There we go. Once we hit deploy, we'll still have enough points left over to send in one more Odyssey battlecruiser. And we've actually got most of our actual gunships deployed, which gives us far more firepower to start. I've discovered this is more useful. There's going to be very few going over there, so we can leave that one pretty much undefended. Take all of those, head over there, take all of these, head over there, and we'll just jam the Odyssey right up the middle. Done. Now what happens is, well, we're going to have to face off against the enemies. They'll show up in a second, but we should be able to deploy our second Odyssey in a minute. Guys, push that thing off the cap. Like, seriously, there's like a dozen of you muppets. So we've got 2 points. Is that enough? Yes, it is. We'll take in the last Odyssey. We don't have enough points for that one, but that's fine. Now we just got to wait until these the last crowd shows up. They'll be here in a minute. Come on. Oh, there we are. In that case, we're going to want to get all of you in. Well, we'll just do full assault, and we'll let them loose. At some point, we're probably going to want to specialize on that one, but we're not going to worry about it too much. You immediately engage that. Guys, you all need to start coming this direction. There's a giant swarm over there, and they're just wasting their time hunting down something far, far too pointless. One gunship can take care of that entirely. Now, this thing's probably taking a bit of a pounding. We redesigned these so they can actually take a pounding. They can get isolated by one of these for a little bit, and it doesn't actually kill them, which is amazing. And okay, now that everyone's inside range, we'll just hit full assault again. We don't want them all specializing entirely on that thing because they'll leave so many other ships alive, and I found it did negatively affect our casualty rates. Alright, so they should slowly grind these down. Now I know it's at this point I'm just doing this speed-wise. It's not even... It's run out of fun watching these things murder everything. Oh, actually, okay, maybe not all the fun. Oh, okay. Hit him in the engines, hit him in the engines. Okay, that's one little piece of his engines gone. You gotta get all of them, guys. But yeah, these cattle bruisers over here are doing a wonderful job. They zap any fighters that come anywhere near them. Oh, look, there goes some fighters. There goes some more fighters. There goes some more fighters. There goes some more fighters. They absolutely zap them, and they've got speed on their side. So the moment they're finished with that, they can move on to the next thing, and they can keep up. Well, not quite keep up with their gunships, but they're close enough to keeping up with their gunships that it really helps out. While simultaneously be able to take an absolute pounding. These things come with 2 built-in carrier decks, but I haven't really found a use for them. They're going to retreat now. Yeah, watch these. They're going to retreat back. They're going to vent a whole bunch of flux, and they're going to be back in the fight in a few seconds. While the other one comes in here, and this thing is just being kept under pressure constantly. I love it. Oh, and here comes a couple of gunships, and the EMPs are hitting at your weapons. Oh, excellent. And soon we're going to have, even more captains. This is going to get even more brutal. All enemies destroyed. One of our ships was disabled. Oh well. It happens. Then we pick through the wreckage. Yeah, we'll take it all. I should really show you. We've collected a fair few alpha cores along the way, just accidentally. That gained us 481,000 experience, plus we doubled it because we've got a whole bunch of bonus experience we're still trying to work our way through. We've only 27 story points, though. Yeah, maybe I've been... I spent an awful lot of them on our captains. We're about to max out all the captains here, and I just thought I'd show you some of the problems you run into, which is kind of frustrating. For example, this one here, we've got 5 skills, and on the level up screen, we just don't have access to the skill we want. What we want here is to get ballistics mastery. It's not an option, so we just have to pick something else and go with it. Normally I go with either field modulation or ordnance expertise. It gives them a little bit more survivability one way or the other. Personally, I prefer damage. Yeah, these ones are really frustrating. 3 of them, and not a single one of them has access to gunnery implants, which was vitally important for our strategy. So all 3 of these are absolute trash, and I'm really annoyed because the 3 main things I wanted was helmsmanship, combat endurance, gunnery implants. Those 3 things are really going to help the survivability of these ships. And gunnery implants did not show up here, 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 here. We had 4 times to get it. No, for all of these. All 3 of them. It's just frustrating. Never mind. We'll at least use them for now. It's done. Our fleet is complete-ish. It could be made slightly better, but it's mostly just brawlers. A few cattle bruisers down here in terms of these Odysseys. They're mostly there to just add in a little bit of damage, though. Honestly, it's really annoyingly hard to find missiles they'll actually fire. Most of the damage is done by either the Squall MLRS. They're the only good missiles. You know what? Let's not get into that. Let's get into... Yeah, we have a lot of captains. Like, just... This one here, Rachel and Matt, they remind me of some sort of medieval type person. It looks like they should be beside Joan of Arc, or actually be Joan of Arc with that kind of bowl cut. Probably an emo, war criminal, probably administrator. Yeah, no, that guy's got problems. Terrorist. Oh yeah, she's definitely a terrorist. Never mind. Oh, this one also looks like they should be a medieval warrior of some sort. It's just, I don't know, the whole cowl thing they've got going on. But anyway, we have just oodles and oodles and oodles of captains. So let's see what happens if we go up against 2 of them. There is 2 large remnant fleets here. Let's see if we can't have a little fun. Alright, I can't even remember what the difficulty level there was. I went back and had a look at the footage. 200% difficulty is what we're on here. Alright then, we're going to deploy everything up to there. That gives us 1 cattle bruiser that will be in, but then all of the rest will be these suckers. Now, okay, so we're going to have to split our forces. Yeah, we'll put half of you over there, half of you over there, 1 up the middle. And yeah, we'll throw the cattle bruiser up there as well. Then they start their moves. We should be able to claim this point almost instantly, and then one of the points will claim almost... 2 of the points will claim pretty much instantly, but one of them they always seem to contest. Ah, there we go. For some reason, like, you outnumber it, you're tougher than it, and you're not... You just... Guys, get on the point. On the point. Stop it. Yep, there you go. And over here, same... Oh, that guy shouldn't have dived. Yeah, you're dead, buddy. Alright, let's see. Nope, still can't afford to bring in the second bruiser. Oh. Yeah, battleship has shown up. That's the Radiant. We want to maybe get our carrier back for a minute, or our cruiser back for a minute. Just for a moment. There we go. So, bring in the second one, bring in the last of those, and let's get them all moving. Okay, I think we're just about ready to hit full assault. Off we go. Oh, now some of our captains are incredibly reckless. They've probably gotten themselves killed already. But that's okay. Oh, buddy. Came a little bit too deep. What's the bets? In about 30 seconds or so, you're going to teleport backwards, like, twice. No, running yet? You're running already? Yeah, you just ran into... The second one showing up. This is what I love about these. They get here quick. The Conquests have just a little bit more firepower in terms of missiles and just that, but these ones, they get to the fight on time. That's what makes the huge difference. As well as that, with their point defense weaponry, they generally mincemeat all the fighters reasonably quickly. Dead fighter, dead fighter, dead fighter, dead fighter, and 1 more dead fighter. How are you doing? Yeah, you'll be fine. And by fine, I mean you'll be dead shortly. Alright, let's speed it along a bit. We've still got at least another couple of Radiants to go. And I think we're good. Yeah, we'll just speed that along. Oh great, all of them are congregating over there. Guys, just... hate when they do that. You go all there. You grab that one. That doesn't turn off full assault. That's fine. But that one's still chasing that down, so we're not being lax. And hit full assault again so that they stop targeting everything. And off we go again. Hey, I love that. This one's still chasing that one around. Go on, how you doing, buddy? Killed him. Good job, good job. And those 2 down there kill that one. They can't even claim their points back. Actually, do we have any spare? Yeah, we can deploy a couple more. They are mincemeating them. This is just brutal. I love it. Alright, come on. Keep charging, boys. Take them all down. Nothing like slaughtering Remenant fleets early in the morning. And she's getting in nice and close. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, Getting split roast, eh? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, 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 damn. That just ended so quickly for you. Oh well. Oh. The great thing is, they bring in lots of Reaper torpedoes, which are terrifyingly deadly versus capital ships. The thing is, they're facing mostly brawlers, and they just keep firing them into space, and you see the brawlers dodging frantically. That ship just got zapped. Watch this. And come on. Right back into the fight again. Good to go. These ships can take a hell of a pounding, and combined with the captains they've got, it's just an absolute slaughter everywhere you look. Oh, there should be a big Radiant battleship coming in shortly. Yeah, it's like, come on in, and then immediately get dogpiled. Death. Death. Some more death. Any more ships we can deploy? They've actually killed a few. And it's just like a Congo line. Come on in and get killed, boys. Oh, nope, there's the third one. Hey, could you give us a chance to clear the corpses out of the way before the next wave come in? You're interfering with the assembly line of your murder. Ah, yes. And that one's not even getting brawlered to death. I think it's just getting cattle bruisered. Oh, here comes a Radiant. Now, this is sort of the main test. Most of our fleet is sort of spread out now, crushing everything they can. So it's mostly just the cattle bruisers at this point. Alright, let's see what you can do. You'll have a little bit of assistance, but it's mostly just going to be down to you and your DPS. Thank God we give you extended missile racks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think there's more than enough. Ooh, 2 Radiants. Yep, that's a problem. That's definitely going to be more of a stinging. Yep. I can feel that tingling sensation. It's not good. Ooh, that guy got to vent. That is very bad. However, they do look a little bit, what do you call it? Singed. Yes, slightly singed. Okay, can we deploy the last one? No, we're still... I think most of our captain ships, though, are dead. They just, yeah, they don't survive so well around here. Well, they can't survive the whole battle, you see. You teleported twice. I think you got one more in you, and you're not going to survive to do another one. Yeah, and death? Oh my god. One last one left. We'll let everyone run it down. Well, they made a valiant attempt, but I think that went pretty well. And... dead. Oh my god. Okay, that one I actually felt in control of. We took a lot more losses, but I really feel like it was just an assembly line of eating them as they came in the door. Something to be said for having a few more captains on the screen. Okay, consider ship recovery. Yeah, we'll take them all. Thank you. We'll just take the lot. Oh, damn it, I forgot to demonstrate something. Oh, that's 6 alpha cores. Well, that was a totally worthwhile fight. I think a lot of the ones you've seen, I haven't gotten that lucky, but that was... Actually, we'll just take that off for now. What I've discovered is you kill them all, then you do a second one, you know, the salvage, then you scrap the extra fuel. We can't actually hold the extra fuel and the extra iron, but at least this just leaves one mess floating around the place as opposed to multiple. Alright then, that gained us about 1 million experience for a character. That was rather tasty. I think I'm going to call that a perfected fleet almost. In fact, I think you could keep going. You could probably grab a bunch more captains. Why are you still alive? You are reckless, and your ship was not destroyed. You are aggressive, and you are reckless. So, 2 reckless and 1 aggressive captain survive. That's kind of, yeah, that's not something you see every day. This here is edge free. That's where we go back to when we have to refit, re-equip, rearm, repair all our ships, and do all that stuff. It's also where we store all our loot. Basically, all of these cores. So we're up to 49 alpha cores. That's, and... God knows how many weapons at this point. I have no idea. It's getting a little bit out of hand. I'm thinking we can call that a win. We have got a fleet that's pretty much unstoppable. I went back a few times and tried double fleets again against the Remnant. We're not completely unstoppable. You have to keep the fleet together and there's some tactics required, but we can take on double fleets semi-consistently. There's still heavy losses involved, but that's kind of to be expected with this playstyle. We could definitely grind up a few more captains, but I don't really see the point. I think we got it pretty much sorted. Maybe when they put out more content, we can do something else with it. But for now, I think we're in a really good position. We have all the money we could ever possibly want. We can build whatever fleet we could ever desire. We're pretty much sitting pretty. We could go wipe out the hegemony if we wanted to stop the AI inspections, but honestly, that'd be probably more effort than it's worth. Wiping out their fleets would give us something to do in the off season. It's why I actually bought that giant fuel tanker. But never mind. I think we'll call this one quits. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck. What should we do with a drunken Francis? What should we do with a drunken Francis? Airlie in the playthrough. Give him a spreadsheet with random data. Give him a spreadsheet with random data. Give him a spreadsheet with random data. Airlie in the playthrough. Give him a challenge that has no logic. Give him a challenge that has no logic. Give him a challenge that has no logic. Airlie in the playthrough. Watch him praise and curse our good Lord Randy. Watch him praise and curse our good Lord Randy. Watch him praise and curse our good Lord Randy all throughout the playthrough. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Airlie in the playthrough. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Airlie in the playthrough. What will we do with a drunken Francis? What will we do with a drunken Francis? What will we do with a drunken Francis by the end of the playthrough?